friends, and welcome back to my channel. I am so happy you're here. I haven't talked to you guys in a while, and I did actually film or start to film 2 videos in like the past 2 weeks, but somehow I didn't finish them. I'm not sure if I'm actually gonna upload them, so this is probably gonna be the first video you'll see. It is actually already July 4th, but I thought I'd still pick my July TBR because I have been in a reading slump for like 2 months now. I am slowly getting back into reading, but I thought picking a TBR is probably going to be very helpful. So I'm going to do it with my TBR jar again. I'm not going to pick too many books, I think like 5 maybe, just so I don't set myself up for failure. But I'm like 7 books behind on my Goodreads reading challenge goal. So I do have some books to catch up on. 2 books that I definitely have on my TBR for July, but I won't pick from my TBR prompts, are Air of Fire by Sarah J. Maas. This is the 3rd or 4th book in the Throne of Glass series, depending on in which order you read them in. And I'm very excited. I did vlog myself reading Crown of Midnight, but like I said, I'm not sure if I'm gonna upload that video, so maybe you're gonna see my reaction, maybe not. But it ended on a pretty big, not really cliffhanger, but something really big happened at the end of the last book, so I'm very excited to get into this one. And then one book I also want to read this month is Zeilenflüstern by Kira Ko. I started this one months ago, and I'm still not even halfway through, so I definitely want to finish it this month. It's not even bad, I'm enjoying it, but I just haven't been getting through it. So that's my goal, and now we're gonna pick 5 more books. The first prompt is a book with a person on the cover. I think I'm gonna move you to my TBR card, so we're gonna see which options I have. I'm not sure how to film this so you can see me and my TBR, but we're just gonna work with what we have. I could do To Gaze Upon Wicked Gods by Molly X. Chang. This was a Illumicrate book. I don't know what genre I'm in the mood for right now. I'm gonna put this on like the maybe pile. I could also do Raiders of the Lost Heart by Joe Segura. I think I'm actually gonna pick this one because I feel like this is like a summer read, so it would be perfect for July. And it just looks like a very fun rom-com, I guess. I'm not even sure if it is a rom-com, but it looks like it could be. And it's also very short. It has about 330 pages. So I'm gonna go with this one for the prompt. So this book is a rivals to lovers romance. It's about 2 archaeologists. Is that how you pronounce it? Who have to go on an expedition together. So they're traveling to the Mexican jungle, and there's someone sabotaging that expedition, so they have to team up and figure out who that person is. And yeah, I think it just sounds very cute, and it's something I haven't read before, so I'm very excited to pick this one up. Then let's pick our second prompt. A book on an island. Well, that was like the dumbest move ever because this is probably on an island. But that's okay. I'm not really sure if it actually takes place on an island, but Daughter of the Pirate King is, as the title already suggests, about a pirate. And I'm assuming that if she's on a ship, she's also going to be on some islands, probably. maybe. So I'm just gonna go with this one. So Daughter of the Pirate King is about Elosa, who is, as you probably already guessed, the daughter of a Pirate King. And he sends her on a mission to retrieve a part of some like ancient lost map. And the plan to retrieve this map is to get herself captured by the enemies so that she has the opportunity to search their ship and find the map. I think it's mainly about her and her mission, but if I remember correctly, it's also a enemies to lovers situation. But we're gonna see. This is also a pretty short book. It's about 300 pages, so I'm hopefully gonna get through this one pretty quickly as well. And let's pick our third prompt. A book with 2 E's in the title, like the letter E. I feel like this is gonna be pretty easy because E is a very common letter, so I'm just gonna pick a book I'm in the mood for. I'm gonna go with Murder in the Family by Kara Hunter. I've had this on my TBR for a while now, and I've been very excited to pick this one up when I bought it, but then I kind of forgot about it, and I just saw a TikTok about it a few days ago, so I really want to pick this one up. So this is about a murder case, and this case gets picked up by a true crime show. And what's special, I guess, about this book is that you have to solve the murder yourself, or you have to try to. So I think this is gonna be very fun. It also has mixed media, so it's not just text. It has a lot of interviews and like pictures, maps, text messages, transcripts. So I'm sure that this is gonna be very fun to read. Let's move on to the fourth prompt. A book with orange on the cover. I could do Fathom Fog by Eliza Chan. This has a lot of orange on the cover. This was also a Illumicrate box book. I could also do Daisy Hates. I've had this on my TBR, like on my set TBR for ages. Like I picked this book for every single monthly TBR and I never picked it up. I could also do Binding 13 by Chloe Walsh. Not sure if you could count that as orange or yellow. But Daisy Hates is also kind of more yellow than orange. So I'm just gonna go with Fathom Fog because this is the only one that's definitely orange. So Fathom Fog is about a half-submerged city, so humans live on the top half of the city, and below the water, so in the bottom half of the city, I guess, live like sea creatures, like kelpies, mermaids, sea dragons. But the water that the Fathom Fog lives in is polluted, and they're discriminated against by the humans. So it's about this conflict, I think, and I'm very excited to pick this one up. I think I haven't read a sea creature book ever, not that I can remember, so I'm very intrigued but also a little intimidated because that's like a topic I don't know anything about like mythical sea creatures. But we're gonna see how it goes. And let's pick our fifth and final prompt. A book about sports. I could pick The Long Game by Elena Omars. This is about soccer, I think. I'm not sure if that counts, but When Grumpy Met Sunshine by Charlotte Stein is about an ex-footballer, so it also kind of involves sports. They both look really cute. I think I have to go for When Grumpy Met Sunshine because this is about a plus-size female main character, and that's something that I don't read about a lot. So this is, as the title suggests, a grumpy sunshine romance, and the male main character Alfie is a ex-football player, and he wants to write a memoir, but he hates writing. So he starts working with the female main character, Mabel, who's a ghostwriter, to write a book about his life. And this is also a fake dating romance, which makes it even more interesting. And there's a blurb by Talia Hibbert on the back, which is a very good sign. And this is also a very short book. This also has just over 300 pages. I feel like I've picked very short books for this month, but maybe that's a good thing, so I can get back into reading. So these are all of the books I've picked for my July TBR. Let me know in the comments what books you want to read in July. I hope you enjoyed watching today's video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!